Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog, another catching up with Sean. We are back at Jungle Burger. It has been a hot minute since I've been here, so I had a craving and an insatiable need to get myself a burger. I ordered the Smokey and the Bandit burger today. Looked interesting. I used to love the movie Smokey and the Bandit, so kind of, partial to it. Met Burt Reynolds at a convention years ago. I think it was like a year or two before he passed away. And he was there with the car from Smokey and the Bandits. That was really cool. I was working at that convention, setting up as a DJ, so he was set up right next to us. So he wasn't there a whole lot. He was kind of, I don't know if he was in ill health or just didn't care. I did get to bump into it a bunch of times when I was there. So I ordered the lime juice because I had it last time I was here and it was so good. So I will wait until the food arrives. Okay, so lunch is here. This is a Smokey and the Bandit burger. I got it with potato wedges like I got last time. Lime. Oh, I'm excited. So excited to have this. I need this today. It's been a good week. Don't have a complaint. Things are good. I had fun last week with my live streams. The evening stream was it worked well. I don't think I can do Pub Street every week, but I like the idea of going out and like having a meal or going out and doing something in the evening versus just hanging out, wandering around and during the daytime. So I think I will incorporate an evening stream going forward. I do like. Save a little paper pickle. It's not going to focus on it, is it? Oh, they did it. Had a hole in it. Okay. So, as I mentioned, it's been a busy week. I had just tons of stuff to get done. Packing up and the whole shifting and moving thing is happening this weekend. So it is always an endeavor. Ooh, Smokey is right. I think they have my favorite lime juice of all places I've had here. There's a slight sweetness to it, but still, you get the natural. And I'm a sucker for the potato wedges. One of the main reasons to come back here was for the potato wedges. There we go. Look at that. Look at that delightfulness. That's a lot of burger. With the caramelized onions on there that's smoky. So good. So, as I mentioned, been a busy week. I've been cleaning up, getting things packed. I'm going out after this to pick up a new suitcase. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. When I came over here, I had a backpack, that fairly large backpack, but it was blocky, so I had a lot of stuff in that. And then I have the remainder of my stuff in a suitcase. And I bought that suitcase at Walmart years ago. It was part of a set. I never liked it. The main reason I don't like it is that the handle for it gets stuck sometimes. And you don't know if you're going to be able to put it away, and it was cheap. I paid like 20 or 30 bucks for it. So, again, when I was coming over here, I didn't think I'd be doing a ton of traveling with it. So here I am. Been doing more and more traveling. What I've been finding is that I was carrying 2 backpacks, right? So putting one on my front, one on my back. Taking a bus, there's no need for me to have to physically carry that much stuff on me. So getting a fairly decent sized, nice 4-wheeled suitcase, that'd be ideal. So I'm gonna go price some of those out after I'm done here today. Maybe even get one, because not like I have tons of stuff, but because I'm moving from apartment to apartment to apartment, sometimes like I need, I have some plates and glasses and cutlery and that kind of stuff now that I didn't have before. I don't want to have to carry that on my back, to be frank. So a nice piece of luggage, not a bad idea. So, and plus if I do, well, I'm going to be traveling, like going to take a flight and stuff soon too. So that's why the bacon here is so good. As you can tell, it's stupid busy out still. So every time I've come here, it's so noisy. So, yeah. So move is happening on Sunday. I'm undecided if I'm going to post a video or do a stream on Saturday night. We will see. It depends on how I feel, and depends on how much I get accomplished. Because Sunday I have to do the walkthrough, with the landlord to go over everything, make sure everything is good, and I'm not worried about any of it, but still, I want to make sure that the place is really clean, everything's put away, that I have everything packed, a couple of bags, so I can just skedaddle. I'll be on to my new place. You guys will find out about the new place Tuesday in my next Catching Up with Sean video, so don't worry. The cat will be out of the bag soon enough. But I'm excited. So, very excited for the next adventure. People just randomly singing. And then when they see me, they get shy. We're going to sing. Just let it out, man. Enjoy. Like I'm enjoying this damn burger. So, I mentioned last week about my endeavors with God, it's so good. Linux. So, I've done it. So my mini PC, fully on Linux, everything I need on it. I got everything I need. It's working perfectly. It's absolutely fine. Stable. Runs really well. I decided on Pop! OS for it. And the reason being, it's the OS that I found that was most stable for doing all the Jellyfin stuff. So I have my Jellyfin server up and running. It works perfectly. It's transcoding better on Linux than it was under Windows. So I'm having no problems with it at all. I'm very happy with it. So kudos for that. Steam. I don't really game on that thing much at all, but I did get Steam up and running, so it does have AMD drivers and it runs. Like I mentioned before, is that AMD drivers for DaVinci Resolve are not really working well. And integrated graphics are a pain in the butt for doing video rendering and stuff anyway. So like, and I really don't want to stress it out. So I do have a its backup version of Windows on it, an external SSD for itself. So if I ever need to go and edit and do rendering and all that, I do have Windows, slap in the SSD, do the edits that I need to, and then just and there's 2 drives in it. It has an operating system, and then the folder that I just store everything on. Then I have an external drive. So if I do any video editing on it, then what I'll do is just have the video file from Windows on that one folder, and just do all my uploads and everything from Linux. Again, no telemetry, no nothing. Windows is gone. It's not going to be on that thing. I also got a BMI bonnet because Microsoft put out an update that in essence broke people that were dual booting to Linux. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So I repartitioned my hard drive. I have a 1 terabyte SSD that's in my main system and a 2 terabyte on my laptop. So the OS is always on a 1 terabyte, and then all my spare folders and everything, and like games and everything, was on the second one. So I repartitioned the drive, shrunk it down, so now it's 500 gig and 500 gigs. So Linux is 500 gigs, and Windows is 500 gigs. And it's dual boot. I was able to bypass Microsoft's bullshit and get a dual boot functioning on it. And I run Linux on my laptop all the time. The only thing I'm doing on it for anything on Windows, some games that are not working, like my Xbox games, the Xbox Game Pass for PC, none of those games will work on Linux. It's Microsoft. Obviously, they're not going to allow it. So I'm playing like Diablo 4 and stuff on that because it's included with the Game Pass. I'm canceling my subscription to Game Pass, the Ultimate, because it's a couple of games, so I'm not really worried about it. And then the only other thing I have on that drive is DaVinci, and I'm keeping that on there, and I'm using DaVinci because NVIDIA drivers in Linux are getting better, but they're not flawless yet. So I'm just going to bounce back and forth. And again, I'm not doing any, like my browser, all my stuff is gone. Like I've taken everything out of Google, all gone. Even to get away from some of the telemetry stuff. If you've been around, you know that I have a Pixel 6a phone. I've been using it since it came over to Cambodia. I've had it for a couple of years. I bought it when it came out. It's a rock solid phone. But the screen lifted on me when I was in Vietnam. I got it glued back together. It's fine. But in my head, I'm still worried about that phone. So I got everything off of it. And I've now transferred everything that I need over onto my, I have an iPhone SE that I picked up. And it just has basic stuff on it. Like I'm just mostly just communications and music. So I'm getting rid of most of my social media stuff that I don't need. Like I had too much crap. Too many distractions. I'm like, I don't need any of it. When I was living in Canada, you know, I was bored all the time. I had subscription to all these different services and stuff. I've been able to purge most of those before I came over here. But Everything else is gone. The only subscription I have left is Humble Bundle, which I get their Humble Choice. Gets me, was it 8? I think it's between 6 and 8 games a month for $20 Canadian. So I'm not going to argue that. And they're all Steam games, so it's fine. I've been able to get GOG, Epic, like all my game stuff working on Linux. So I've actually been doing a lot of Steam games through Proton on my laptop, and it's working great. Like I said, the only thing that's I'm dragging my heels on is the DaVinci, which I use for the video editing. Once I get comfortable that everything is done, then Windows will be gone. Bye-bye. So I'm cutting the cord. And I have a feeling that a lot of people will be doing the same thing within a short amount of time. Seeing the direction that these companies are taking with our data, I'm just not happy. The fact that companies like NVIDIA, they're training their AI on YouTube. They have a deal with YouTube so that NVIDIA can scrub videos to learn stuff for their AI off the backbone of the work we accomplish. It pisses me off. So there will be a reckoning very soon, and a lot of our data will no longer be free. The fact that you have end user license agreements. I'm just going to talk something that can drive me nuts. So I don't care much for Disney. Not a fan. I don't like their theme parks. I don't like what they do as a company. Like I used to like them when I was a kid. As an adult, they just rub me the wrong way. And to find out that recently that they were trying to litigate against a person because they had gotten a free subscription to Disney Plus, that somehow justified the fact that a person was hurt at their park, and because that they had a Disney Plus subscription, that agreement meant that it absolved Disney of any responsibilities. No. These companies have just gone way over the deep end. To think that they can litigate that kind of stuff away is pathetic. And the fact that, not just the fact that they're trying to do it, but the fact that they think they can get away with this kind of stuff is just infuriating. So I'm taking my data back as much as I can. Again, I do YouTube. I know a bunch of my data is out there, but yeah. And that even my email address is like, I have, I've unsubscribed from everything that I can think of. And that's what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, is just like any mail list or anything. I've gotten my information out of as much stuff as I can, because I'm like, I'm not in North America anymore. Like, I don't need to be notified like about the grocery store that was in Fredericton. I don't need to be knowing about that. It's like, oh, use your PC Optimum Plus points. I don't fucking have any anymore. I had one from Canada Computers saying that some kind of profile points that I had when I lived in Toronto a couple of years ago were expiring and I needed to use them soon. I'm like, fine, unsubscribe, thank you. And that's it. It's just, there's so much stuff that we've gone through and I've gone through throughout the course of years, and I'm just like, I have to sign up for, I'm trying to get some kind of a coupon or something or whatever it is, and they always want you to, sign up for our newsletter. Pathetic. Well, I got a half a burger here to finish. I'm going to do that in peace and leave you guys alone. So, like I said, moves happening this weekend. Chances are highly likely that I will not be streaming on Saturday night. Most likely, you'll just have like a little quick video for me explaining what's going on. or just a quick video about random shit about what I'm doing. Don't know. All I know, I'm very excited for this next chapter. A lot of stuff planned. Anyway, if you guys happen to do like my content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Always, if you are still here and you are so inclined, there is a link over here, another of my videos. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.